Hi, I'm Loretta Chaffins. Welcome to my YouTube channel. One of the requests I get most often, shockingly, is how to curl my hair. We all know I like some big hair. What I use is a 1-inch Hot Tools curling iron. I will say if I'm wanting super big hair, I will use my hot rollers. If we're going way big, like maybe Halloween, I would use my hot rollers and then in turn go back with my curling iron. This that I'm going to show you today is just an everyday soft curl look that I would wear to work. So I washed and dried my hair and I just put some sort of curl enhancer or gel, just something to give some texture to my hair so it's not super soft. Now I'm going to use a heat protectant. You can use any brand, whatever works for you. This is Chi. And I'm just going to spray that all over my hair. That is a very important step that I didn't do for years. But you can just think, you're laying the curling iron right on your hair after using a blow dryer. And then maybe following it up the next day with a flat iron. Our hair goes through a lot. It takes a lot. So anything we can do to protect it, heat protectant, super essential. Spray that all over. Just kind of work it through. Give it a couple minutes to dry. Now when I'm flat ironing my hair, I will section my hair off in small sections starting at the bottom. So I would pin this up, work on this section, come back and get another section and keep doing that until I get to the top. When I'm curling my hair, I don't do that. I start from the top. The reason being, when I'm using a flat iron, I want to make sure I get to the root because you've seen before straight hair, but it has that wave and you can tell they've missed a section. That's why I want to work every section and go straight to the root and pull down. When I'm curling my hair, you don't mind that wave. You want some extra body with it. That's my reasoning. Let me grab this comb. I don't know how many years old this comb is. Old Faithful. I got it at Sally's Beauty Supply. Just, I guess you would call that a wide tooth comb. I wear my bangs to the right, so I'm going to throw them to the left when I'm getting ready to curl my hair. And you can see, when I'm doing just a loose everyday look, that's probably a 3-inch section. And I'm going to go with any light hairspray. You don't want any hold with this. You just want to, again, add some texture or what our moms used to call setting spray. So just a light spray. I run my fingers across this section of hair just to kind of dry it. I start about 1/4 of the way down. Start turning. And I'll leave out my end. You can see there about an inch that I'm leaving out. And I curl up to about a 1/2 inch from the root. Probably the most important thing you can do when you're curling your hair with a curling iron is to leave your ends out. Like I said, I leave about an inch out. They're delicate. You don't want to add any extra heat. And then as I'm bringing my curling iron out, I keep turning it and bringing it down. Okay, so you can see it's a nice loose curl. If I was going for more of that poofier look, more of that curled look that we were talking about, the big hair, then at this point I would take this curl, pin it up, and let it cool in position. So I'm going to go in, get another section about 3 inches. Give it a nice little spray. When you're taking this curl down, I just kind of tap the handle, rotate it, and bring it down. Not out, not up, but down. The smaller the section, the tighter the curl. The bigger the section, the looser the curl. I always talk about learning makeup from my mom and my sister, and I did. But I would say that I learned how to use a curling iron from my longtime hairstylist, and her name is Marlene, and she was with me through school pictures, funerals, my wedding day, pageants. She was with me. She actually is family, but she definitely was a part of my inner circle for many, many years. And so if you're watching, Miss Marlene, thank you, and I love you. Now, how I've been doing my bangs. Not everybody has bangs. I have some really long ones. You can see they're past my chin. And I told you I wear them to the right. So I have them laid over to the left. And I'm going to curl them to the right. And still with your bangs, you're still going to leave that little tail out about an inch. Pull those out. Bangs are tough. And if I have these little stragglers, I may have to go back in and just kind of give a lift to the ends. But we'll see after I start styling my hair. After you have your hair curled, important, you throw your head over. Just take your fingers and lift at the roots. Or you can kind of scrub at your roots like you're shampooing. Toss your head back over. Now at this point, like I said, you can go back in if you need to control these ends a little bit. You can go ahead and start spraying. When you're ready to set it, I go with an extra hold spray. Remember, you're using a very light when you're curling your hair, but when you're setting it, it's a different spray, extra hold spray. You can, if you want, add some tease. Remember, your tease is not out here, your tease is at the roots. I like a side swept bang. Sort of a Farrah Fawcett look. There you go. That's how I curl my hair. If you have any questions, always feel free to email me. Thank you for tuning in. If there are any other tutorials you'd like for me to share, I'd love to hear from you. Get to curling. Remember to subscribe to my channel, Murata Chafins.